Morning. It is Sunday, July 9th. I am once again out on a walk around. I actually feel pretty decent. Made it through my whole, it was a Pilates power workout this morning with no pain. And now I'm going to see if I can run a little bit longer and see how that's doing. It's a slow process, which is frustrating because summer is my time that I can do a little bit longer runs in the morning time because I don't have to rush out the door to get ready to go to school. Anyway, today is the start of Nitty Natty's sock week, and I have so many plans for sock week, which is a problem because I'm also running 5 other projects right now. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and this is completely my own doing. I finished the Alindria test knit officially, right? I only have to have 1 sock done. I have like 10 rows left on the heel for the other one, which I'm bound and determined to finish before I start something else. And then next, I have 4 additional projects that I want to make this week, which are Stephen West Surprise Sock Along, the Affinity Socks by Carrie Cogan Brown, the Shark Bite Socks by Emily Crow, and my July sock swap socks that I'm doing with my sister. And we are doing the morning walk, right? I'm on a morning walk. The morning walk socks by Kay Litton, who's the crazy sock lady. So I want to do all those, but I also want to do my 5 projects. And that would mean I would have 9 whips, which is what I started out 2023 with. And I really didn't want to have that many whips. I really wanted to have 3, but I'm looking at 9 right now. So I don't know. I'm probably just going to cast them on one at a time. The issue is, to be honest, that crochet socks take me so much longer than knit socks that one of the crochet socks, my one other Shark Bite sock, will probably take me the same amount of time as it would take me to knit an entire pair of socks. Knit them. So I don't know. But I also don't want to get second sock syndrome on it, and I'm worried that I will because they take me so much longer. So I think I'm just going to have to do it. I think I'm just going to have to put the Shark Bite socks into my daily rotation of doing a chunk of them every day, because if I don't think I'm going to do them. There is nothing wrong with the pattern. It's just my own relationship, I think, with crocheting and just wanting like instant gratification of making progress. And I think it's just the rate at which I crochet versus the rate at which I knit that I'm like, why is this taking so long? I don't know. So we'll see what I cast on. I definitely want to do the Stephen West one, so I think I'm gonna cast that on first. The Affinity socks only took me a day, though last time I didn't work on anything else, but it only took me a day, which that's very tempting because they're shorties. So I don't know. You will see later on today, once I finish the majority of my daily projects, what I decide to cast on, what I decide to do. Today's plan, Lottie usually has ballet, but they're on summer break this week for the 4th of July, so she does not have ballet. And she has asked if we could go to the zoo because she really wanted to go to the zoo last week, but I had my procedure and I couldn't lift the girls up and down off the rides by myself. I take them to the zoo by myself all the time, but I was like, you know what, it's too much lifting to try and get the kids on and off the merry-go-round or the carousel by myself. So she's been waiting all week to go to the zoo today. So I think we're taking her to the zoo today with Lenny, of course, and then just kind of hanging out. So I'm going to go run and see how it goes. I'll let you know. Put this in the dryer, apparently, or to put this in the washing machine, apparently way too much agitation in it. It's now felted. So I'm gonna think of something new for the shawl. I've never actually had this happen before. I've never felted the yarn before. I think I had it on too high agitation. Oh well, lesson learned. I just found the tag for the yarn that I felted. This says non-superwash merino. Yep, that was the problem. Well, should have read the tag better. Wave hi, Lenny. Lenny. Hi. Say hi. It's about 2 o'clock and we are back from the zoo. So I figured I would do a check-in on where I am with my projects today. I have finished what I needed to do for the Vesuvius cowl today. I'm really concerned it's way too big. But the construction is different than the construction I've ever done on something before. So I have no idea how to measure or gauge if it's correct or not. Yeah, it's crocheted flat and it's top down. So I've never done something crocheted flat and top down. Usually when I'm knitting something top down, I can kind of put it over my shoulders and I can eyeball it and see if I'm going the right way, but that's not happening in this case. So I'm almost done with the back piece. Then I have this shoulder cuff thingamajig I have to make that flops forward. And then I guess I'll see if, yeah, I don't know. So I'm concerned that it is not the right size, but I don't really know how to check and I don't really want to rip it out. I don't know. So there's that. I finished the Freckled Whimsy stripe for today, which is super fun. And I finished my Battenberg for the day, which is also super fun. I have started the newest colorway, which is Some Bunny Loves You from Yarnable. It's their April colorway. I had to text my sister to ask because this time I was not going to have her yell at the screen. And then my Unicorn Dreamscape, that was the colorway I was using before this, only got 4 squares out of it because I think Chaley's Yarnable, I think the socks that Chaley knit out of it required more yarn because they were cabled, which is totally fine because I am very fortunate to be getting her leftovers. So I am in no way complaining. I'll just have to revamp my plan. So I currently have 10 Battenberg squares. I think that I need 400 total Battenberg squares, I think. 200 colorful, 200 neutral. I have 10. So 5% of the way there. I'm not worried about it. I don't even have enough DK yarn to, it's not like I've got all this scrap yarn sitting here. I do have a decent amount, so I probably have enough for maybe 50 or 60. And that'll give me an idea of how much more I need. But my sister knits DK socks fast like the wind, so it will be fine. I'm working on my Cozy Memories blanket right now. I'm still working through the Yarnable scraps. There's so many Yarnable scraps. I think I've done 5 or 6 squares of just Yarnable scraps from those socks, and I'm only in March, and I have to get to June, because the other ones, the July and August colorways, I'm still using for my Shark Bite socks. So I still have a bunch, and I think March has enough to be one whole of it square. I haven't started my Dust of Snow one yet, and I still haven't finished my Melting Summer Treat socks. So I'm kind of in the same place. I did all my easy ones first, but after my debacle with felting one of my skeins this morning, which has never happened to me before, and I was like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? I've never felted it before. This hasn't been a problem. I chuck it in with my regular laundry in its little garment bag. It wasn't on hot. I did have it on high agitation, so I thought that's what I did, but I've done that before. I looked at the label, non-superwash. That was the problem. You probably can't chuck non-superwash in the laundry. Probably gotta hand wash that. So it's fine. I have a new plan for those colorways. So let me show you the new colors I have. You can see one of them poking out. I'm doing a watermelon vibe. My best friend, Tana. Watermelons. Watermelons and flamingos. Like, that's what I think. Whenever I think of a watermelon or flamingo, I immediately think of Hana. She's always loved them. And they always think of me. It's like super bright, summery. It's Hana. So I am doing the Alpenglow shawl by, shoot, I'm not actually sure it's by, but the pattern can be found on Expression Fiber Arts website. And the pattern calls for, I believe, 5 colors. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 10 colors because it is not enough yarn. So let me show you my 10 colors I have. I have this lovely green, which is the start of the watermelon. I am 60% sure this is Earl Grey Fiber Company's from her Flora and Fauna Christmas Countdown calendar from 2021. 60% sure that this is what it is. She was so kind to gift us 2 advent calendars because Chaylee and I designed the pattern for that advent calendar. So that was cool. So I have this lovely green. Next in my like fade, it is a little fade, I have this beautiful green as well. This is from the Anne of Green Gables kit from Lady Dye Yarns. My husband bought that for me also in 2021. Maybe it was 2020. I think it was 2020. Yes, in 2020, because I love Anne of Green Gables very much. I also have this yarn from, it's the same kit from the Anne of Green Gables kit from Lady Dye Yarns. Then I have this ball. See, it's like the watermelon rind. See what I'm doing here? This is, I am again 60% sure. This is from Earl Grey Fiber Company. I do not know the colorway. Then fading again. I also think this is Earl Grey Fiber Company. I do not know the colorway. Then I have this. See, I'm making a fade. I know I'm very good at this, holding it up. Yeah, you can't see it at all. I'll put in a clip or something, or if I put photo. I do not know this colorway name either. I think this one is from, the weight of yarn makes me think that it is Dragon Horde Yarn or Yarn Cafe Creations from their year 2 of Hogwarts advent calendar, I think. All right, this one, see, still a fade. This one has a label on it. This is Southern Skeins. It's 20 gram, and it does not have a colorway. That's okay. So see how it's fading? Yeah. Then I have this. Again, I think it's Earl Grey Fiber Company. I do not know the colorway. This was originally part of a shawl that I ripped out a while ago. So there's that. Then this pink is from the Lady Dye Yarns Anne of Green Gables colorway. So originally it was these 3 together, and then I put in other colors to like flesh out the palette because I felt that the other one, which was a variegated, but you live and learn. And then this last one, which I actually know what this is. This is Rebel Dye Works Peony, and it is the leftovers from my outline tee, the 4-day knit along that my sister and I did. We do have a YouTube video on that, so if you want to check it out and watch us frantically try and knit sweaters in 4 days, you can check that out. Spoiler, Chaylee won as usual. So that's my little fade that I've got going on. I'm really excited about it. I have not cast it on yet because I'm trying to finish my other stuff. I don't know. I should stop talking to you and start knitting things. Catch you later. Lottie and I have been making paper. We made the paper out of the ads that came on Tuesday. This is the dry bit. This is the wet bit still. So I'm adding some cross breeze in the hopes that it dries faster. I am aware that it is very thick paper, but the 3-year-old made it and she's very proud. We picked strawberries on Thursday. This is how many we have that have grown and ripened since then.